Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome to Stars with Stasi, where no matter who or what you are on this cosmic journey, you are welcome here. I'm Stasi, your trusted psychic, intuitive reader, and fellow Scorpio. Hey guys, just checking in to do a vibe check. What's going on in our inner circle with the humans that we involve or choose not to involve ourselves with. What is happening? All right, so for a matter of record, it is 12:32 p.m., 123 Eastern Standard Time, and it is January 8th, 2025. How's it hanging, Scorpio? Can you see me? Can you heal me? Can you heal me? Wow, Freudian slip. Anyone out there want to heal all this? So can you hear and see me? Drop a note in the chat so I know what's going on. Much appreciated, y'all. So let's get into it. I hope everyone is having a good time out there. Let me know what's happening. Can anyone see and hear me? Can you let me know in the chat, please? I see that there are a few of you in there. And don't forget to vote on the community poll. What's the vibe for you today? Are you feeling suspicious of someone out there? Are you feeling pretty good about what's going on in your world? Hey, guys. Hey, Marilyn. Hello, my love. Start this with some love. All right, let's see what's going on. Well, you might just get what you desire. Number 20, Feast of Plenty. Now, this is funny because I've been seeing the Two of Swords in my meditations, and I've also been seeing temperance, right? Sagittarius energy, that alchemizing of energy. There's some healing going on this month. I feel it strongly because there are truths that are being revealed. And again, we have that full moon in Cancer, right? So that is happening for us. This says Feast of Plenty, choices, feasts of plenty, choices and their consequences. Guys, are you guys having a hard time getting your words out? Because literally I just got off a reading and I had no problems. All of a sudden I log on, it's not wanting to come out. We do have Mars retrograde in Cancer right now. I digress. Number 20, Feast of Plenty, choices and their consequences. So Scorpios are absolutely facing choices, crossroads. We talked about this the last reading I did, where I brought up the fact that we are approaching that, or we're in it really now, that Lover's energy, Gemini, showing forward, being at a crossroads. So you can find yourself in the next 7 to 10 days with new information, feeling like a decision really must be made. And it could be very sudden because the information is that strong. Does that make sense? All right, so we have Feast of Plenty, and actually they want me to take from here as well. Also, guys, I'm over here in Maryland, the United States, and we were supposed to have like this huge blizzard, and some parts of Maryland did, but me, not too bad. But I will say that I got a lot of sleep over these last couple of days, and I was using my Aura app. So if you've guys been doing the 7-day or 30-day meditation challenge with me, tell me how you've been doing. I've been listening to the green noise mostly. I was on the pink and the blue, and now I'm doing the green noise. So if it's something you want to try out, link in the description box. You can get 25% off your subscription and 7 free days. So, and that's enough to do the meditation challenge. So, all right, Spirit, let's go ahead and get into it with Scorpio. What's the vibe check? This is your secret desires, what's going on, what you need to pay attention to. Twin flames, Scorpio. Oh no, what's happening? Remember, twin flames are very different, right? If there's abuse, if it's an angry relationship, if there's lying, cheating, stealing, that's not a twin flame. A twin is meant to show you something about yourself. There's a tug, there's a pull, a back and forth, but there's a decision ultimately that needs to be made. Scorpios are absolutely facing karmic connections and things coming to an abrupt end or taking a turn that isn't always with relationships that are romantic. This could be friends, work, anything. You may find yourself up and quitting your job, which has happened to a few of my clients recently. You could find yourself making a drastic change in relationship. This reads twin flames, mirroring, shared feelings, and reflection. So remember when I said a twin, no matter what relationship they serve for you, what aspect of relationshiping, is meant to show you a part of yourself that you need to learn about in order to be a healthier, stronger Scorpio. And Scorpios are famous for having to have a lesson so hard and so deep to make that permanent change. Be mindful if you meet someone and they do this thing called mirroring. And that means that they're just going to reflect back to you whatever you say. Everything you like, they love. Everything you do, they do. And it's a little bit too convenient, right? So be mindful of that. Someone may not be showing you their true self. So that's funny that I say that, because here's the Hanged Man saying, look, take a look at something again. You don't have the full picture. That's what I keep hearing. You don't have the full picture. Take a second look. Things might get a little uncomfortable, but ultimately stay ahead of the game, whatever that means. Okay. And again, there's something here about a balancing act and coming to terms with something that isn't exactly what you thought. And it could be a core belief of yours is changed. A truth is revealed about something. Because the Strength card shows up. So the Strength is saying about facing your fears, facing your demons, and being in complete control, to be honest with you, because you are one, how should I say, you're a step ahead of all of the changes. Maybe you don't know exactly what's going on, but your gut tells you, right? Like there's, what's the term? There's fuckery afoot. Something's about to happen. And again, the drama and trauma might be outside of, like it might be at arm's length, but still somewhat affect you because you get wrapped up into something. And this is also about like facing your darkest fears as well. You might really be in a position where you've got to end it, or you've got to finally say something, which is interesting. So there might be a situation you'll have to know what's true for you, where it's like you can't take it anymore. You have to say something, but be mindful of how far you take it. 10 of Pentacles, because I feel like there's just a misunderstanding here. Also, we have the 10 of Pentacles coming through, family vibes, something very beneficial for Scorpio. And I have to say this, starting, and again, how should I put it? Maybe by February is going to bring about a lot of changes for Scorpio. Lots of them, right? Truths being revealed, happening this month. February, big shakeups in the best possible way, because you're approaching it with a different type of confidence. You're like, okay, I got this. I expected changes. This is what it is. I got it. March, many of you are taking flight, moving, traveling, starting a new business. And that is something I'm getting very strongly. Starting a new business, pivoting your business practice, picking up a hobby that produces money. And then I see that when June rolls around, right, there's something about May and June creating profit. I'm hearing profitable months for Scorpio. And then after June, that rest of the year becomes something of excitement and wonder and advancements is what I'm hearing. So like you start something and it takes flight, and then you just kind of keep going with it, and it's exciting. That's the thing for Scorpio. Something exciting happens and it pivots you, right? And you're like, wow, I didn't even know I would be so good at this. I'm glad I took the risk. That's what it is, Scorpio. The universe is wanting us to be like that fool on our journey. And they just say, jump, take the risk, take it, do it, do it. Now's the time. So you start exploring your options now, because there is a shift in your inner circle, whatever that looks like. Somebody could be guiding you to a new experience. You may find yourself with a mentor unexpectedly. You may make it like, and this is no joking aside. And of course, if you want to make an appointment with me, I'm at starswithstasi.com. But you may find yourself making an appointment with an astrologer, a tarot reader, a priest, you name it, a priestess, and having an experience that is enlightening and pivots your path into occult studies. That's a very strong move for Scorpio this year. So explore that. Hi, Laurie. Hello, Diamond Edge. Oh, I love seeing you guys. Hello, Lorna. Oh, wow, I haven't seen you in a while. Hey, Diana. What's this? I love it, guys. The World card comes through. We've got the Strength card, the World card, and I was just saying, don't be afraid to take that leap. You're being catapulted into new directions. You will make a sudden change in your world. Believe me when I tell you that. It's going to look wild. Like you've been trotting along this path and all of 2024, you're like, I am doing it. There is no stopping me. And then come February, you're like, but I hadn't thought about doing it that way. And maybe I would like to go here instead. 2024, that was a good business plan, but I'm going to pivot. I'm going to do this. Even if you're not working and you are, like retired or thinking about getting yourself involved in the community where you live, I think that you're going to end up getting like this joy, excitement. Like you can tell I feel it, right? Because like I'm picking up on that energy. I can't even stop smiling. I'm cheesing. I feel like I'm seeing people being called to like do hospital work. Now hear me out, because what I'm actually seeing, and this is something I would love to do, being in the L&D department, like rocking babies, labor and delivery, sorry, and rocking babies, or being part of helping a community rebuild, right? So there's something here. It may be because we are facing something globally, and I'm just going to put that to the side. But if you are a person who has always wanted to do something for other people, community help, things like that, your call is here. And absolutely, we're going to see a need for it. So 4 of Pentacles shows up, and this has shown up in every reading this year in 2025, and the message is the same. For the next few months, be mindful of your currency, what am I trying to say? Your income, sorry. Your investments, your banking, keep records, all the things in case there were to be some sort of bigger picture issue. You want access to your funds, and that is a huge warning I'm getting. And before I go any further, I do have to say this as well. Guys, the Spirit has been urging me to remind the collective that you must get your physical vessel checked. All the things, March is the cutoff date, and they're very serious about that. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. I get guides from my messages. No guide. What's happening? Retrograde. Let's try again. I get messages from my guides, and they're very, very clear to get your body checked, get a baseline, blood work, imaging, whatever it is. Do you holistic? I don't care what you do, but you need to get some kind of baseline for your body and get that taken care of. If it's not done by March, you'll be placed in a position where you will be forced to go. So take it or leave it. I'm letting you know ahead of time. With the World card showing up and the Strength card, we have 2 major life lessons right off the bat. And whenever a human shows up in the major arcana, that's divine intervention. That's the guidance of the universe. And this is an ending of a chapter, but you've got to face some tough truths. And that's the reality of it, because you're going to have to determine if someone in your life is really has served its purpose. Have you gotten what you needed out of that? And what are the consequences of staying or leaving? And to be honest with you, there's a lot of push towards creating a new chapter for yourself. So because, and again, it's not anything that's, I'm not making it up. So 8 of Cups, literally forward movement, travel, going towards your 9 and 10 of Cups. And that looks different for you in 2025 than it did in 2020. And that's okay. And for that reason, you may need to leave some people behind, or you guys may just need to come to an understanding that it's time to just accept that changes have occurred and that there's a new desire pulling you in a different direction. And Scorpios are very much that way. We go inward, but 2025 is our year of production and exploration. We are in a universal number 9 years. So our beliefs about what, like this, the beliefs that we held, the way that we lived, the relationships we had been in all of these years, our thought processes around those constructs are changing big time. And they're changing in such a way, it's propelling us towards this idea of like, wait, I can live my life for me. And it's even, we're very independent, but this is a different type of freedom coming through and going after it without apologizing for it, right? If you are in a position of power where, are you serious? I was going to say, if you're in a position of power at your job, you could be hearing Knight of Swords, incoming information. You could be hearing about a shakeup in your company, so take this or leave it. But there's a shakeup coming, and it's going to affect you specifically, maybe your role or what's expected of you next, and how much you need to travel. So nothing bad, right? And I think you're going to be traveling less, or better yet, I should say traveling differently. All right. Anything else for Scorpio? I just saw the 10 of Wands and I heard a lot of difficulties coming to an end. You're going to start seeing it first. We have a bit more of a shakeup. February, March. April brings about some sort of understanding of what's to come. And then I hear June is when you start seeing the coins. Like I'm literally seeing Scorpio. It's not just Scorpio. I'm seeing all the fixed signs. So let's go back. Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. And we have Leo here. So, maybe check your chart. What are your placements? Do you have a lot of fixed energy? There's something here about a financial glow up. While I believe the globally it's going to be happening, I think because of the way our changes started going for us in 2020, 2022, right? Those big life changes that the fixed signs went. Now we're in this place of abundance this year. So, but again, it more like May, June, July. So if you're making changes in the career sector, February, March bring about change and direction. By then I definitely have, I also want to say this, I'm getting this for Scorpios all over the place. Changes in the inner circle, which is why the video is named what it is. Changes in your inner circle, changes in who you consider family, or maybe family secrets coming to a head. Nothing bad, just more of people, like I said this last video, and I'm seeing it everywhere around me. Your siblings, your aunts, your uncles, your kids. Somebody might be coming to you about a secret engagement, a secret marriage, their sexuality, whatever. Something in your inner circle, someone's going to come to you with the chisme, the tea, and trusting you with it. So take that as it resonates. There's something here. It's like a shakeup in your family. Some kind of scandal happening at work. If you are a working person, the scandal at work most likely involves you. And then there's something happening in your inner circle, like at home. If you have your own business, there could be something with a client interaction. All right. What else do we have for Scorpio? King of Wands, Knight of Swords. You got a lot of people showing up in your reading. With this King of Wands, if you're meeting somebody and somebody's new coming into your life, I don't feel like their presence is permanent, but I feel that it's more of a redirection, kind of showing you something that, like exposing you to something new. That's the best thing I can say. A new adventure, something, like I said before, you're making some shifts in your circle. Like that's the best thing I can say. There's a lot of shifts here in your inner circle, what you're interested in and what you explore next. Hello, everyone. Oh, I love to see everyone in the comments. What's going on, guys? Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and engage with the video. Let me know. Are you feeling good? Are you feeling suspicious? Noticing anything in there? And random, is anybody feeling like this urge to be around animals? Like even if you're not an animal person, have you recently started attracting animals like out of nowhere? That came up in last video, and I'm still, me personally, like I'm really feeling this urge to get over my fear of farm animals. Yes, Stasi has a fear of farm animals because Stasi's a city girl. I grew up in the city, like straight up Baltimore City, and rats and things like that, dogs, not farm animals. Goats, they scare me. They jump. And they laugh, and they do a lot of things. And horses, they're huge. But I'm gonna get through it, collective. I'm gonna get through it. I'm gonna find, because now I live in a county and there's farms all around me. I'm gonna get down with the farm animals. I'm gonna find them and I'm gonna pet them. It's gonna happen because I love cows. I do. I love cows. All right, what do we have? Let's clarify some of these cards for Scorpio. Why the Strength card? Scorpio, I'm getting this very strong message that I heard it's an enigma. It's an enigma. A puzzle. One moment. An enigma. Why? Show me. Okay. An enigma. It's an enigma. 5 of Cups with the Knight of Pentacles. Something's not going the way you want, and you're kind of stuck on it. Why didn't this work out? What's going on? What are they doing? What did they say? Who did they tell? Yikes. Nothing's happening. Why haven't they made a move yet? There's something here. And I'm hearing like you don't have all the pieces. That's all that keeps coming through. You don't have all the information. Why the Strength card? Ace of Wands. You're going to be changing directions. You're going and doing something much, much different because you have King of Swords has all the information they need. A lot of times can be a professional third party. If you're looking to need to hire someone, that might be the thing. So there's about resources, taking charge of your resources, learning about your money. And King of Swords could also be like any type of professional. Could be an officer of the court, or an air sign in their masculine. But you know, with this particular King of Swords, I'm going to hold that up. You see that they have 3 butterflies above their head and they're holding the sword. It's like a moment of clarity. Allows you the freedom to break out of what you're in, because it is clarifying the World card. And then we have this Ace of Wands. It's like a deep knowing of what's next for you, and not even fighting it. That's the thing, Scorpio. You're very prepared for this. You're like, you know what? I knew this might happen. I didn't know how or what, but I saw a change. If you are open to relationships, Scorpio, Ace of Cups, we've got okay, Ace of Cups, and then this never happens, but this card was facing me, so somebody's facing the wrong way. The Ace is facing the wrong way. So the World card again with the Ace of Cups, and they would be clarifying the 8 of Cups. So when you decide to break out of the... No shit. Guys, if you are looking for a relationship... I was joking around with the client that I had right before this, and I said, look, if you're open to relationship, I think it might just happen for us. And I've been saying for 2 years, whatever cycle you've been in when it comes to love or your inner circle, your soul tribe, whatever you've been in is going to take a drastic change by 2025. And here we are. So tell me, have you always been a relationship person and now you're breaking out of that? Or might you be like me where, you've spent the last couple of years just kind of exploring and all of a sudden you're feeling a redirection for something more grounded. So it's an interesting turn of events. And again, the World card, Ace of Cups comes through with the 8 of Cups. The universe is propelling you to find out what you like to do. Not even what you like to do. What do you love to do, right? Given a blank slate each morning with free creative rights, what would you do with your time, right? I mean, I don't know about you, Scorpio, but I still need and enjoy my downtime in my comfy robe, right? In front of just a nice cozy like fire or heater, whatever your vibe is, and just chilling. But on the days where there's unlimited energy, what would I do? And that's the question the universe wants you to ask of yourself. Know thyself, Scorpio. So you may hear something about a person from your past, to be honest with you. It's kind of coming through. Or find something out online. But I still feel like for those of you that are open to a new person coming in, it's there. And it's like right there. I've heard this in my meditations as well, like a third party hooking you up. Or maybe it's like if it's not a third party, it could be like an app, right? Like you guys are brought together by an outside force, a community event. Your kid has you go to their school something and they're there, right? Maybe you're a teacher and that's coming through really clear. Interesting. I'm hearing you're a teacher and you're going to an event with other teachers. Take it or leave it. This is super specific. You're a teacher, you're going to an event with other teachers, and at like a spring fling, you meet someone there. I'm actually thinking of a very specific person, so you know who you are. You know who you are. That just came through for you. I hope that's true. I'm sorry. I'm just so excited because that was such a specific message for you. The Hierophant. This is a Taurus energy, but this is also a traditional relationship, a very and also spiritual. Oh, 1 second, Scorpio. I just got two things. I feel like I feel like someone has the end of an engagement. So you were engaged, but you call it off, and it's you that calls it off. So you'll know if that's for you. That doesn't reflect any client of mine. So this must be somebody watching it. Like an engagement's called off, and it suddenly. So Scorpio, comment if that's you or if you're thinking about it, but the universe supports you making that change because I see a move. Also, I couldn't make it up. 10 of Swords comes through, literally facing me saying, yeah, if you're thinking about ending an engagement or ending a contract, because it doesn't feel quite like a marriage yet. This is something that's in the works, and they're literally showing me this, but it comes to an end. You're making the right move. 4 of Swords, take a break. It's going to be okay. And the Lover's card saying you're at a crossroads. Follow your instincts. Something new's coming and it's time to make a decision, and everything else was facing the other way. Scorpio, so look, I guess, I came on because I was feeling this urge to talk about the inner circle, your people, who's closest to you. There's a lot of shakeups going on out there, and a lot of people are being suddenly redirected. And I'm getting a lot of requests for like, what's happening, Stasi? What's going on? And again, I started this reading talking about being at a crossroads, making choices, feeling deep down inside that the universe is calling you into another direction, even if you're not exactly sure where that is, which is the story of the 8 of Cups. You have your 8, you're happy, you're good, things are going okay, but good isn't enough, right? You're at that place in life where good isn't enough. Comfortable isn't enough. You feel it deep down inside, you're being called. And you are, placing you at a crossroads. Again, crossroads, decisions, choices, and their consequences, Scorpio. There's nothing here that says you get to pass on this. You don't get to punt. You have to make a decision, because now you do have the information that you need, and this chapter is closing. But in order for that to happen, there's going to be some truths about yourself and about others that are going to be difficult to look at. These opportunities are bringing you closer each day to the very place that you need to be to live out your life's mission. And I'm serious. I feel that strongly. So Scorpio, I do want to look at just one more thing. What's the advice as we move forward this week? We're not even going to look at shadow work, because I'm going to tell you that honestly, the shadow work for you during this time is just going to be about, instead of being so cerebral, right? Allow the information to come to you, meaning allow the truths to be revealed. It'll come. This is about sitting with your heart song, sitting with your gut, sitting in a place of stillness, like the Chariot, and saying all options are available to me today. And given the opportunity to do anything, to write any script for myself, it would start out like this. And then write it. And then write it down. And then let's go. Let's go, because this year you are supported. You're always supported, but I mean, this is a year of complete and utter change. So why would you want to sit there and be an audience member? Let's be an active participant, Scorpio. Restore yourself with alone time. Child, I was just saying that. Get that hoodie. Get it, just, oh, that's not a great look. Oh, there it is. There it is, Scorpio. By the way, it is a good practice to maybe sometimes cover the crown if you're getting too many messages. All right. Restore yourself with alone time. Take a break from the busy world. Replenish yourself in the stillness. Meditate, stretch, nap, garden. I mean, look, I don't know where you live. It's too cold to garden here, but you can still go outside and make a snow angel if that's your jam. And then it says, do whatever quiet activities your spirit yearns for, right? So alone time. Maybe take a break, right? Step back and sit with your emotions, sit with your gut, sit with your instincts, and determine which way you're going to be pulled. What feels better for you? I know you don't like to hear it, but this might be a time that you put the kids on the back burner. I know, right? It sucks. We hate to say that, especially if they're of an age where they depend on you. I'm not saying that you're putting your kids to the side, not doing your parental shit. No, I'm saying that, they're going to be okay. You raise them. Just hang tight for a second. They can get your mind off them for just 1 minute, right? And same thing with your spouse if you have one. Same thing with your job. And then just sit there, right? Sit there naked in your own mind and just be like, what the fuck am I doing? What do I want to do? What is left in life? What haven't I done, right? Where do I want to go? What possibilities exist? And start examining what feels good right here and what doesn't. And then don't take those signs for granted, Scorpio. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. If you want to hang out for a little bit, I will chit chat with everyone. But for the purposes of this reading, we have reached the conclusion. So remember that we are all stars from the sky with feet on the ground, doing the best that we can with the information that we have, Scorpio. So be kind to yourselves and each other. And may the magic that we weave and the words that we speak bring healing to all those who seek it. And until then, Scorpio, shine brightly and have a great week ahead. All right, guys, that concludes the reading. So now let's just BS. What's going on? So, hey, Jennifer, good to see you, my love. How is it going? Charlene, Anna, hey, my love. Yes, don't forget to like, share, subscribe because Mama needs it. Mama needs it. Oh, a little update, guys. I know that I talk about my healing journey, which is an ever evolving situation. So for those of you that don't know, I am a person that is living with post-surgical hypoparathyroidism, which has nothing to do with the damn thyroid and is very misnamed. Anyway, they stopped making the medicine that keeps me going. And then just recently, the replacement medicine has been approved by the FDA. Yay! It's not covered by insurance. So I need to get, I guess, a pre-authorization. It's too new, all the things. I'm not alone, but there's a very small portion of the humans that have this. And so let's get some good vibes out there for insurance coverage where it's needed. I don't qualify for the trial at this point, but the fact that there is a trial and a new FDA-approved medication gives me all the hope I need to know that I will be here for a very long time. So since I'm going to be sticking around, let's make this channel pop off. What's going on with you guys? Have you guys noticed anything that's making you take your health more seriously? That's a big theme for Scorpios in 2025. And also, K Talks. If you are on here, I have been thinking about you. Did you have this baby? Because we voted January 6th was the day, and I thought about you, and I don't know how to reach you. So, Kay, if you listen, come across this message. I'm waiting for my email that you have delivered. Thank you. All right, Jennifer, you're not feeling good. Are you, oh no. Oh, you're feeling uncertain. I'm sorry. What's going on, girl? Oh, thank you, Charlene. Thank you. The world is changing for the better, and evil being removed from many of us to awake for worldly events will be helping a lot of people soon. Susie, I agree with you. Call me crazy or not, right? But I have been talking for a very long time about all of the amazing, because I do believe amazing changes that are coming, medical advancements, all the things. But, for all these great things to come up, we have to face that what we've been doing, not so great, isn't the best, it's the best that we had potentially at the time. But I feel like we are going to be entering, albeit several years from now, potentially, a post-labor society. We'll probably be working off of coins, or not coins, but like tokens, or some other type of currency. I really do feel that the power structures that are in place will look completely different, whether that be one type of more like a techocracy versus democracy, or something more global. And, this could look like a ton of different things, but I feel that there's a lot of great advancements that will be happening. And while it could generate fear, I feel like this isn't the first huge global change that we've experienced, as, different societies have already come and gone. I'm just saying, I think that a lot of good changes, right? We just got to be part of the energy that supports it, because it's going to happen anyway. Have you looked into holistic ways of healing yourself? I have. I am a folk herbalist, right? A certified folk herbalist. And that's how I started. I was at one point, completely bedridden, basically, like for days at a time. And, if you guys have ever heard of something called the spoon theory, right? Or being a spoonie, you have to really conserve your energy and only use what you have, like, ahead of time. I only have so much energy for the day. So having calcium levels drop like that, it is very tough. So I got very far in my healing with sound healing. And that's, I think, why the Aura app reached out to me, because I talk about it so much, that they said, hey, try our product. And if you enjoy it, if you think it's helpful, go for it. The app is huge. It has so many functions. I can't get off the frequencies. They work so well because I guess they know exactly what, like, if they're saying they're giving you a certain hertz, you're getting it. Unlike maybe some free stuff, you only hope you're getting the frequency they say it is. This is very different. So I did a lot of sound healing. There's also, if anyone's fortunate enough to still be on here, there is a person, his name is, I believe it's Tom Kenyon, Kenyon, and he channels the goddess Hathor, right? And does sound healing that way. And that's actually where I started. So yes, sound healing is, for me, I have found, because I'm a water sign, has worked really, really well for me. And when I meditate, I'm not very still. I meditate through motion, dance, rocking, moving. So yes, but also I'm always open to ideas, because the universe is changing and I only know what I've been exposed to. So I'm happy to, I'm open to all kinds of stuff. I know that I have a client who, I'm going to say it wrong, but it's like Cajun water, Kangen. Her name's Nicole, and she's reached out to me a few times about this, and it's something I'm thinking about. So if you know anything about that, maybe that message is for you. Nicole Greenhouse is her name. So let's see, what else do we have? Hello, Annette, snowy Illinois. Annette, how's it going? Are we done with the divorce yet? What's happening? Hello, everyone. Diamond Edge. I'm so glad. Guys, so what's going on? Is anybody, you can't sit still either. I know. It's not really for us to be sitting still. Hello. Finally caught this live, but I am late. I'm so late. It's all right. I didn't really do a whole lot. I mean, I did the reading, right? But we're just chit-chatting now. I'm glad you're here. The reading was a lot about the inner circle and what's going on. The Hanged Man keeps coming out with the Queen of Swords. Damn. You guys, if you've been with me for a while, you know that like last year and the year before, the Queen of Wands was like our overwhelming energy. Then it was just about like coming out of your shell and just like being, in your full Scorpio vibes. 2025, man, the Queen of Swords is no joke. And I don't think it's that we're cutting off people. There's nobody left. I really think it's like seeing the truth, making decisions, being like that freedom, because and you have and your gift of sight, because it's challenging you. There's a lot of challenging of beliefs, and the World card showed itself. So I guess, those are really things to consider, like, because you see the truth on a global scale, you are able to make different decisions. It challenges your beliefs, and it brings the ending to something, to many things, I think. So I really do hope that everyone is doing well. I just saw somebody post something, Marilyn, about chronic pain. Wait, I brought, wait a minute, hold on. I bought grounding sheets, big changes in how I feel. Oh, nice. So are grounding sheets, are they similar to like an anxiety blanket, like something weighted, or is it made with a different material? That's interesting. I like that. And, take it or leave it. And depending on where you live, what part of the country or the world you're in, this could ring differently for you. But this year, 2025, is going to bring about more transparency with different types of healing, like anything that can have you shift your perception. So psychedelics, ketamine therapies, and you can see that in the United States, depending on where you live, lots of commercials for that. Anything, even if it's just like using holograms or like the metaverse, anything where you can shift your perception and remove your brain from the rules of this density, however that comes to you. I feel like that's going to be a huge breakthrough. And I also think that we're going to be able to use that type of more natural, some of it's natural, or different types of healing modalities to break addictions. And I think we're going to learn something this year about the opioid crisis. And hopefully, from what I can gather, I take it or leave it, but I hear an antidote is coming. So perhaps there's something on the horizon for those who have struggled with some sort of addiction where, you can't ever touch it again because it's that much. I feel like there is something coming. Actually, I hear it's already been here, but coming available, that allows you to break free from addictive things without feeling like it's going to take you down. Like it no longer has control over you, but it is an outside protein, maybe not protein. It's an outside force. We're introducing something into our diets or medicine or regimen that allows you to eliminate the cycle of addiction. This is unexpected. Hold on. And it has to, a lot of the addictions that we face as humans is introduced through our food source. Fuck. 1 second. It's, one moment. So what? Something about our food source, addictions. I'm actually seeing proteins in our cells being exposed or purposely triggered. Yikes. I don't know, guys. Take it or leave it. I'm getting it's too much. It's too much information. But I hope all that's true. All right, guys. Well. I love you all so much. I hope everyone is doing well. And before my brain actually explodes, because that was just too much of a download, I'm going to go. I love you guys. Have a great week ahead. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, book a reading. Can't wait to hang out even more. And I will see you guys again, probably tomorrow or the next day. I'm starting to get my energy back. So love you. Have a great week ahead and shine brightly. Thank you for your time. Bye, guys.